in that game. Good game for him. Also, good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin, and today we are going to talk about again the Club World Cup and the transfer news. Good morning, also. How are you?
Disappointing night. Good morning, first of us. But Bele didn't work. On to the next one. We'll Bad Bele again. Next match.
Good morning, John.
Good morning to you. Good morning, football maniacs and super fans out there, especially those joining us live on YouTube. I told you yesterday, but you know, agree here. This your bad belly is not taking us forward. You know, Chelsea had a fantastic game, and Enzo Fernandez a fantastic brace of assist.
Because Esperance allowed them now.
Fantastic brace of assist and a crucial goal too for Delap. Finally, he's broken that dog, and now he
had an assist in his first game.
He can unlock, more goals for Chelsea. An assist is not equal to a goal, man.
An assist.
You should know better.
Involvement.
Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. You can go there, please. Go there, subscribe to our channel. I beg you now. Go there to subscribe to our channel and drop your comments. We will be reading your comments live here in the studio. Okay, the result of the Club World Cup that happened yesterday, surprisingly, Benfica beat Bayern Munich 1-0.
Come on!
As predicted.
Yeah, Benfica
won
that game comfortably 1-0. Auckland City and Boca Juniors played a 1-1 draw. Esperance of Tunisia 0, Chelsea 3, and LAFC and Flamengo played a 1-1 draw in the other game that happened yesterday.
As predicted.
Okay, let's talk about the Chelsea, the Benfica game first. Benfica beat Bayern Munich 1-0. Everybody was expecting, even though the Bayern Munich reshuffled their squad for the final game, they have qualified already, but it's a good game for Benfica. They won that game and topped the group. And they're not going to play Chelsea.
It's a good one for them. You know, I said it yesterday that personally I was expecting a win for Benfica. I was also touting my man Vangelos Pavlidis to get on the score sheet. Unfortunately, the most important part of the game was them winning that game, and he didn't get on the score sheet. But it sets a precedent for Benfica going forward because they dodged the bullet. Finishing second would have maybe seen them being exited out of the competition. They finished first group, and then Bayern now will have to go and face Chelsea in this encounter. But on the night, I know they are going to say, and the rested players is not an excuse. You still lost. QED. Simple and short.
Yeah, they lost, but Bayern now is going to play Flamengo. Chelsea will play Benfica because now Benfica is first, Chelsea is second in their group. So today escaped Bayern Munich because everybody was expecting Bayern Munich. If a draw would have actually made them top the group, they will play Chelsea.
Bayern no notice they say when they dodge bullets. Bayern sitting at Chelsea. That Chelsea is unpredictable. They dodge the bullet. Benfica, you go ahead, play. When next round in the future, if we meet, we meet. You get Bayern Munich give them. It's like, why would I always struggle to finish top? You're already scared of me. Just take it. Benfica, at least they tried. I think 6 goals. 2-1 against Boca Juniors. It was like 6 points already. They've already won 6 points. Why Bayern Munich were already running on 6 points as well. They just take it. Just take it. It's one thing you say, okay, fine, which team is going to top the table? And you look at the team like that and you say, okay, fine. You look at the group and you say, definitely this is not a group of death. One person will have to come up with the table, Bayern Munich, and now you're seeing Benfica on top of that table. It means Bayern Munich we give them the go ahead. Go and play Chelsea.
They think that they didn't want to top that group.
But if you want top up for win the match.
Okay, now.
If
it's a lie. This is another way of glorifying a humbling exit from topping the group. If I know Bayern Munich want to top, Bayern Munich want to be the best, Bayern Munich want to win titles. Chelsea or Flamengo, Bayern Munich will be able to win in their next encounter.
Okay, that game and then 1-0. I think Bayern Munich need to they need to win the game, but they did not. If you look at the statistics in that game, they got 13 points. They have got 13 points, 13 shots on 4 on target. Even Benfica has 7. They had 7-3 position. That is for Bayern Munich, but somehow they could not muster a win in that game. If you look at they reshuffled their team. For example, Kane did not start. One small boy started as a number 10 behind Müller in that game. So only reshuffle. I understand what he's doing. They have qualified, but they are thinking probably any squad that I feel now that obviously I'm going to get it. They needed 1 point to top the group, but unfortunately for them, they lost that game. And your guy, Pavlidis, did not score.
Yes, I said it that's the only tragedy in that game. But the most important thing is that Benfica won as predicted, and now they get to take on Chelsea.
They get on Chelsea. Congratulations to Otamendi and Di Maria. They keep pushing. These two guys are been 35 years plus. But they are grandpa. But they keep starting for Argentina, and they keep starting for Benfica. And even though that Di Maria have retired from Argentina national team, he's not playing for Argentina. He has won everything he needs to win. So make him go rest. He don't try. But Otamendi see they play back to back. So congratulations to Benfica. They top that group. Now they are going to play Chelsea in the next game in the round of 16 of the Club World Cup. Okay, let's talk about Chelsea. Chelsea won that game. It was a must-win game for them. They won that game 3-0 against Esperance of Tunisia. It was a lovely game for Chelsea.
Yes.
Chelsea dominated that game from beginning to end. And their goalkeeper, Esperance goalkeeper, I didn't even understand what he's doing there. If you look at the statistics in that game, Esperance had only 3 shots in total, 0 on target. Chelsea had 16 shots in total, has 7 on target, has 75% possession, played 683 passes against Esperance 235 passes. They didn't even turn up. Esperance didn't even come for this show. They just came here to mark attendance and shut off this competition. But good game for Chelsea.
Disappointing.
Good game for Chelsea and good win for them too.
So we had a conversation yesterday, and I told you also bragged about the fact that your West Ham is going to beat Chelsea in the second game of the new season. And I'm just looking at you with one eye.
No worry, when that time reach, that time in August.
It's still coming. It's still coming.
No worry, then go.
But
Now talk
on
about
the night, you saw the performance. I keep saying it that the only reason you give Chelsea, or Chelsea actually gives their fans reason to doubt them, is whenever the tinker, and he knows himself, tinkers with the squad. That's when they'll give the fans reason to doubt Chelsea. And again, in this encounter, see that game. They want wound Esperance destiny, and they have
not be my fault. Esperance go pay too much respect.
You don't concern me. You were the one here gingering Esperance, African brothers.
See,
you were the one gingering.
Now God did put me for that trap. Now you know God did not leave me. I don't say I'm neutral. God did not put me for say I'm neutral. But let's be honest on this one. Esperance didn't turn up. We all agree.
Whose fault though?
I agree. But if now me coach this team, normally all of them go like 1 month punishment.
Cover Chelsea.
You go run because how many runs? What was the distance covered by the best player in the team?
Oh wow!
So they were not running. They were not turning up. They were not making passes. You just day match. You just pay respect. Just sit deep. You're not even going for the tackle.
No, but this is a typical encounter where you say the game is more than just tactics. The game is also mental. Because if you saw the game, the way the game went,
you know that these people are just too loyal.
They were not loyal.
Down.
They were already defeated psychologically before the game started.
We are playing against Chelsea.
They are already defeated psychologically, and once you just get into the game and you concede the first goal, everybody's resigned to their fate, and that's what played out.
And they just concede.
You have to remember that
Chelsea.
Both teams are the light and day. You can't compare both teams.
Leave that thing. Football started here. Football started here.
It started in Brazil.
Leave that football started here. No, see, Brazil, that is Giga. This one is football. South America and Africa. Now there, we're supposed to beat Chelsea.
Okay.
But pay them too much respect. Like, it's just like let's say Enugu Rangers now play against Real Madrid. Normally, as they just make Madrid sign their jersey, they go collect like 17-0.
Okay,
what happened for that match?
I want to talk about Delap. Delap scored his first goal. It was a lovely goal. I think it was the goalkeeper. He didn't even move. He passed the ball into the net. A good boy. He had to beat 2 defenders to score that goal. As Delap arrived at Chelsea, do you not think that he's not the right man to take Chelsea
after
to the promised land?
After 1 goal in 3 matches?
Yeah, he's the right person to take Chelsea to the promised land.
Of the strikers available at Chelsea, Delap is the one to take them to the promised land on paper.
On paper, okay.
Yes. So,
allegedly.
And there are 2 caveats to this statement. The first statement is based on strikers available at Chelsea now.
Jackson.
He is the one to take them to the promised land. And also, secondly, based on what he's doing on the side. You understand me? Because we are still hearing rumors that these guys are looking for another striker. Whether it will mature or nobody knows, right? Of course, they can see his performance now and be like, okay, we are good. We are looking good. Let's just get Gittins in and then improve on our defense, and we are good for the season. But you can also see that he's clinical in front of goal.
Yeah,
He didn't miss that. How many times have we seen other players miss a sitter like that?
When they say that he's next Hurricane, the next feature, but I watched that game. I woke up in the night to watch that game by 2 a.m. in night. I could see it. I could see that truthfully he
drops deep to help them
yes,
create.
I think he's looking
he goes
like,
forward to score his
like
chances.
a Hurricane's replacement.
The most important characteristic for me is, sometimes this is where I criticize Højlund, because a lot of people are saying that Højlund is just waiting for you to put him with the ball in a situation where it's 1v1 or where there's no defender on him. But how many chances will you deliver that type of pass to Højlund? The ability to be able to beat one or two and create a chance for yourself.
He had to muzzle one defender.
It's fantastic.
Beat another defender.
It's
and
fantastic.
Pass the ball
You understand me? That's where I say it's a winning ability, because if they don't give you service, or if they give you ball in bad condition, yes, half chance.
Give him. They give him at all. Give him.
They give
him at all.
No, so I will pull up stats of assists that they've given Højlund.
Now, the lab game. Hey, calm down. The lab game by number. Go and do your research. The lab game by number was okay.
Okay.
When he come Chelsea, I said he's going to be one of the players of the future. When they said he's going to be a case replacement, I supported the emotion. Because I've seen him play. He drops deep into midfield, holds up play properly.
He holds up play
he's
well.
physical.
I like it.
He's physical. You get? He's physical, and he also has a fleet foot. You get? I've seen him bring in Enciso and the rest of the team. Even the other guy that scored from halfway line, or was he 30 years out against Man United? Was it Hutchinson? I've seen him bring them into play because of his hold up play. You get? He holds up play. He brings Hutchinson and Enciso into play. He still moves forward to finish his chances. He's clinical in front of goal. He's creative in midfield. I know if you say there's nothing bad.
You see the change of tone.
No, there's nothing bad. Godwin, I've said this.
I'll just state the
I've
obvious.
said this before. I've said it again. If you ask me next week, I'll still say it again. His hold up play, his clinicality, and his creativeness in front of opposition's final third is what I've always looked out for.
So he's the Messiah Chelsea are looking for.
He's not the Messiah Chelsea is looking for.
Chelsea now,
but he's the Messiah they have.
Let me ask now. Chelsea, they need to buy another striker, or Delap and Jackson is enough now?
Delap and Jackson is not enough. Let me be clear. It's not enough. Especially when you have the quagmire of the wingers in that side that you need to fix. Let's not forget that we only have wingers on the right side of that midfield. We don't have wingers on the left side. And all the guys who've been playing their makeshift have not given us any numbers.
The guy on the on the left side is facing 4-year ban.
When he was playing, how many did he score from that position? These are the indices you look at. I will keep coming back to this factor, because one of the reasons why Arsenal 2 seasons ago finished so close was that they didn't have a 9, but the wingers were carrying the load, as well as a couple midfielders in that setup. And in this Chelsea side now, go look at the performances of those wingers last season. Nobody near 10 goals.
Okay, another interesting the thing, he reshuffled. Maresca reshuffled his squad. Nkunku played the 90 minutes. So the question is that is Nkunku staying next season, or do you think that they are playing him so that they can sell him?
They are playing the man so that they can sell him. And if you're not in the know, let me just break some things. Now, I'm hearing that the two neighbors that like sending people back and forth are about to send another set of people back and forth again.
Garnacho
and yeah, thank you. So
the rumors there is that Garnacho will go to Chelsea and Nkunku will go to Man. It's just the rumors, but we'll see.
Naru.
But
Naru.
Interesting game for Chelsea. Maresca reshuffled his squad. He started Lavia and Fernandez at the midfield. Caicedo did not play at all. Palmer did not play at all. Drisbiho played as a right winger. I think they are missing. I think maybe as John had just said, probably they need another winger in that team. Nkunku played the 90 minutes.
Look at it now. Chelsea, before last season, I said it. Aside from the guy they got in, Sancho, they got in that could play from the left.
Looking for Gittins. So
nobody could play from the left, and they were making shifts.
If they bring Gittins, I think if they bring it, they are still in.
If it's not bad, it's going to Bayern Munich. Leave that one outside.
Yesterday's rumors is that Chelsea are in the top pool to sign him. If they can get Gittins, I think Gittins will make sure, because Modric is going to leave. he has probably has a 4-year ban, so
4-year
that one
ban from
he's going to go
FA,
back to Russia and continue whatever it is he's going to be doing there for the next 4 years.
As we just go by Ukraine and go conscript
Is
and
it
into
Ukraine or
the army
Russia? Okay,
straight.
Ukraine, yes, Ukraine. So
Back into the army.
if they buy Gittins, I think Gittins will not make up the numbers for Chelsea. But let's see what Chelsea. But in this particular game, they beat Esperance of Tunisia
3-0.
3-0. Was a comfortable win for Chelsea. Congratulations to them. They are in the next round of that competition. They will play Benfica in the round of 16 in the Club World Cup. Okay, before we talk about other games, let's go to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. And okay, choose my man. Welcome back to the show. You see,
Another salute to
you
you.
say, please, Oga Godwin, which club you they even support? I won't banter you. It's like you be Chelsea fan on the low. Okay, I'll tell you who my fan, who I'm supporting one day, but not now. But now, I'm a neutral fan. One day, when
They're supporting everybody that is winning.
when that club win something big, I'll come and shout on the air.
Okay.
I'll come and wear my that.
Okay.
When they win
I
conference
hope
league,
that day will pop something.
when they win conference league,
But that day go
Conference
far.
league, wow.
Okay, it's also saying Tris is also saying Salzburg will beat Real Madrid today. Okay, that's a huge one. Finally saying Okan also always support the villains. Do you think Esperance can stand against Chelsea? They play. Okay. Drake Media, welcome to the show. He said, no, so you lie. Bayern no see ball play. Sane was rubbish.
Thank you.
They tried and no see goal score. Okay, company was confused. Okay.
I'm not talking about Bayern Munich match now. Now, Esperance.
Chuku Obinna.
Esperance.
Chuku Obinna, welcome to the show. He's saying, I say Vincent Kompany is the worst coach ever.
It's too early, bro.
How do you
too early, bro.
Why is it too early? Don't finish one season now.
It's too early, bro.
He's saying, how do you put Kane, Kimmich, Olise on the bench? They have already won 6.
They've already
So
qualified, man.
They are
They've
trying
qualified,
to just give
man.
other teams
Chance
to
And they just dash. Then now I talk. They just dash. Benfica. Go. You can go ahead.
Okay, I think I have a new person here. Sunday Bassi. Say good morning, guys. Sunday Bassi, welcome to the show.
The channel.
Remember, subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, Kenzie has just dropped a comment on our YouTube channel. Say good morning, guys, in the studio. Congratulations to Chelsea for the great thrashing of their opponent. On to the next round. John, you're a prophet. You predicted Chelsea to win with a score line of 3-0, and it happened. Yeah, you have a prophet in the house. All your tickets go cost.
Flamengo beats Chelsea. Let me predict.
Okay, I predict that one. Okay, you want
And I predict at 3-1.
they come, they go.
But Bayern Munich.
Bad Belle, they spoil it. Too much Bad Belle.
Okay, it was an interesting game for Chelsea.
No, it was interesting last night.
Congratulations.
For me to wake up and see that game, I couldn't go back to sleep. I was like, if Chelsea can play like this, let them bring this performance back into the Premier League.
That's the thing, is the transition.
It's not just going to the World Cup and playing your best football.
No, the problem is that they played a team, they are light and they are above those teams.
Nah, it's like playing against
Man.
No, let's not use their neighbor. They are
Don't compare Man U and
no,
Esperance.
as in no, I'm not comparing Man U and
That's what you want
Esperance.
to do now.
No, I'm comparing Man U and Chelsea.
Oh wow.
Wait, there's nothing to say. You want to confuse.
They are not in the same league now. Why you?
It's like
why
Man
you
United.
doing this?
When I
It's
say
like comparing
when I say something about bringing that performance into the Premier League, it's like Man United. If they meet Liverpool and Man City and Arsenal, they go wake up, they go play ball. If they not meet Southampton,
lose 18 games.
they will not be losing 18 games against Southampton, Fulham. That performance they put against Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, put it against other teams. You might be winning. You might be topping the table by now. So that's it's not about Esperance. Esperance and Man, they for the same level at all. It's just the performance you bring into certain games, take it into every other game and up that performance.
Enzo Maresca will get a clear picture of the strength of his team when he comes maybe into the knockout stages, quarterfinals or there. But if they get that close to meet like a big team like PSG or somebody,
They meet Benfica now.
Okay, after Benfica, they will see who they are going to play in the quarterfinals. But other games, Los Angeles one, Flamengo one.
That
Flamengo
was another dash.
Yeah, Flamengo top.
Another dash.
and I said that
Chelsea finished
LA
second.
will win.
7 points.
So for today's game in the Club World Cup, Borussia Dortmund will play also HDFC. Who wins in that game?
Dortmund.
Scoreline. Now scoreline going to know who's strong pass.
You don't answer anyone. You keep quiet. They choose that scoreline. Dortmund will win, please.
Okay, now so.
Also, already go us now. What is it to fight for? But Osan can put up a fight.
Okay, let's see what happens in that game. But obviously, Dortmund should be winning that game. But they're going to reshuffle too because they are playing.
As I said, Osan should be able to put up a fight because
Okay,
Dortmund
Mamelodi Sundowns FC versus Fluminense. Who wins in that game?
A joke.
the Brazilian side have known how to play football.
But I'll be backing Fluminense.
I still back with my Mamelodi.
African brothers.
Mamelodi. I know they find it difficult to win this game, but I just still go with them.
You can just dash them when they just get something from this game now.
Maybe at least.
And make it like say you just come
just call clap hand for people. Come back attendance, collect money, go back.
Okay, for tomorrow's game, not tomorrow's game. I can call it tomorrow's game, but it's
2
a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. in the morning. Inter Milan will play River Plate. It's going to be a huge game. Who wins that game?
The jury is out on that one. We can go either way.
It can go either. I think Inter is still with their new coach, Kivi.
Yes.
Even though I don't see anything that is been because it's still the old squad, he still played the same formation.
I think he just made 2 changes to the last squad. One midfielder and one defender, and he's still playing with most of the last.
I think he's also still limited by not being able to bring in
players.
So
he just had to promote at least 3 or 4 players from the academy who he's traveling with right now. 2 of them are starting for him currently. So which means he's already had his eye on those players to come to him at Parma before he came to Inter Milan, and now he's giving them the chance to play with him. So it's just one of those things, and he's done a good job so far.
Okay.
I'm just going to stick with Inter Milan on this one, whether new coach or not.
Okay,
Inter Milan all the way.
Okay, John.
Draw.
It's going to be a draw. Okay, Monterrey and Urawa Red Diamonds. Who wins in that game?
Leave that.
Okay, if you look at the groups is going to be interesting. Group A is already decided. Palmeiras will finish first with 5 points. Inter Miami 5 points. That's to qualify from Group A. Porto and Al Hilal of Egypt are out. For Group B is PSG. PSG finished first in that group with 6 points. Botafogo will finish second.
Got 6 points.
Botafogo 6 points, and Atletico Madrid and Sundowns are out of that group. Group C is Benfica and Bayern Munich finished first and second in that group. Boca Juniors and Auckland City disappeared. They got 1 point, even though they consider how many goals, 16 goals in the first 2 games, but they got 1 point. In Group D, Flamengo 7 points, Chelsea have 6 points. Both teams have qualified for the knockout stage. In Group E, we'll see what happens in that game. Even in Group F, if Mamelodi Sundowns somehow wins their match
against
Fluminense, they are going to qualify. So I'm going to root for them today. They need to go all out to play that game. If they can get the result against these Brazilian boys, they might actually play in the next round of this competition. We can't have all our African brothers disappear from the first group stage of this game. It's somehow now. We just support these people.
By merit now, don't be by African brothers. You have to show up.
You have to show
up. Show up. Play their first match. Play 2 draws for their group. They show up.
Exit.
But they come out.
Yeah.
Okay. Esperance no show up at all.
They no show up in it.
Esperance no show up at all. They don't represent.
Sundowns are the only hope for Africans now. If they can get all 3 points.
If Sundowns was also qualified, we switch allegiance to Middle East.
Okay, let's
we go support Saudi club.
Let's see.
Because all the Asian clubs are falling in our hand. Osan and Urawa, they're already out. If they don't work, we switch to South America before we go to Europe.
Okay, let's see what happens in the Club World Cup. We're going to talk about transfer. Before we talk about transfers again, let's talk about go back to our YouTube channel and talk. Use some of the comments there before we talk about transfer, because pogba and ansu fati will move to Monaco. They are going to be a strong side. I need somebody to build a strong team to challenge PSG. PSG been working over that league for, apart from once they missed that league, once in last 10 years. Leo, last 10 years, I don't think nobody have ever stopped them. We'll talk about those transfer quickly, but before them, we are back on our YouTube channel at Vote FM Sports. Remember, guys, we are live there. Go and subscribe to our channel, please. At the Beguna, we are all families in this place now. Okay, Sunday Bassi is back. He's saying someone there is hidden Manchester United fan. He will unveil himself when Manchester United win a big trophy in the nearest future. Bassi, who are you talking about between 3 of us?
He's the man in the middle.
Give me a hint. Give me a hint. Who are you talking about? Because obviously,
which hint where you need again? We were all shouting for Ten Hag to go. Somebody among us was shouting for Ten Hag to stay. What hint do you need again?
Stay there for good relegation.
Okay, let's talk about transfers. Before we go England, let's go to the big one, because Pogba Okay, he dropped another comment on the past. He said Bayern Munich performance system was so disappointing and a boring match ever.
We gave it to them.
Yes, Bayern Munich, even though most
them.
of their first team players did not start, so we're going to
most of their first team players.
Yeah, we're going to excuse them for that performance yesterday. Okay, let's talk about transfer. Pogba will go to AS Monaco, and yesterday they have confirmed that Ansu Fati will join him on loan with an option to buy. You know, Deco on Sunday was giving the press conference saying Ansu Fati is still 23 years old. We cannot actually sell him. We still believe in him. I know that one a wash.
All that one a wash, because
his swing is his position, and they are bringing another person in his position.
It's his position. So what are we saying?
Williams is younger than him, 21 years. So when you won't come back on bench anybody.
If there is any point in time where Ansu Fati should be starting at Barcelona, it's now.
See, if there's a huge bid for Rafinha is 27 or 38.
He will not go.
That waits now. If there's a huge bid for Rafinha in the future, then Ansu Fati comes back into the team.
I disagree, man. The man is already separated from the team.
Rafinha is not taking his foot off the pedal anytime soon, so he stays.
He's the La Liga footballer of the year.
Now, like I said, if a huge bid, you want them to say if there's 700 million for Rafinha, back I not go sell.
They're not going to sell.
100 million.
They're not going to sell.
For Rafinha.
Who won't pay 100 million?
Now the thing, if Saudi carry 100 million, come now, say, Baka, we want this guy. He's going immediately with immediate effect.
Until that one is just speculation.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Party has one more year.
That's Baka's insurance. What if by next summer somebody comes with a huge bid for this guy? But for now, Monaco is coming with I think 15 million loan spell 1 year with an option to buy. Fine, let him go there and continue.
The only option he has now that he's playing Champions League football next season. He needs to work hard. If he plays well and plays champion, I can remember one particular player that went on loan to AS Monaco then, Morientes.
Yes.
If you are watching football in the 2000s,
taking me somewhere now.
You started watching football by 20, when Alonso was still maybe in primary school.
I think he was.
Which one in primary school? What did you say? I be picking.
I don't know if he's winning 11 or which one.
Morientes moved from Real Madrid to AC Monaco.
Yes.
And he played Real Madrid in the Champions League final, semi-final or quarter-final, and he knocked out Real Madrid. And this day they brought him back.
And he started in the first 11.
Yes, and he started in the first 11. And Fati has a chance to do that. He is playing Champions League.
Baka and
imagine meeting
meets Baka, and now knock Baka out.
Imagine that. So he needs to prove himself.
They will sell him.
And he needs to do well with Monaco. If he does well with Monaco, then he has a chance to fight for Barcelona next season. He wants to play for Barcelona, but I think for Monaco, bringing in Pogba and Ansu Fati to that squad is going to be a huge
no doubt. It's going to be a big hit. Nobody can deny Pogba's talent. Nobody can deny his work ethic. It's just that crazy attitude and lifestyle.
He made that is moving to Manchester United.
Yes.
If he had moved to Barcelona,
the biggest mistake he made was moving to Manchester United at the wrong time.
Yes.
And in the wrong setting.
Real Madrid was looking for him that period.
He should have gone to Madrid.
Shut down.
Or stay back. That's why I say you don't need to be too hasty with transfers, because once that ovation is no longer high, Baba, anything you see you carry. And that's what happened at Manchester United, because every single thing he does is seen through the filter of the big price tag they use. It's not his fault that you bought him for that amount.
He was highest.
He was at the club. You sold him for 800 and something K. Whose fault?
Okay,
he came back and you spent XYZ amount to buy him.
I think the problem.
And he paid his bill for the first 2 seasons, man.
Jose was there. Jose came in and called him personally and told him, I'm building. You are going to be the center of my.
Let me make them sign
so
on.
They got signed them £100 million.
80 million pounds.
And he came to Manchester United. Unfortunately for them, whatever that is wrong with Manchester United started happening to them.
Normally.
Down. But if you are probably
just a get problem with
if you are probably moved to somewhere like Real Madrid that was looking for him, then you would have been nobody would have even questioned him. By now, he probably might even be playing for Real Madrid.
Thank you. But look at the let me say a hidden dynamics to this that we are not seeing, right? You have a coach, a manager that wants to build a stellar team, that wants to revamp Manchester United, and you need a maverick like Paul Pogba. If you know that you personally you are Eku number 1. You cannot go and sign another Eku because 2 cannot work together unless they agree. Because this guy came in and paid his transfer money in the first 2 seasons, at least he won Europa League for Manchester United in the first place. Was a stellar performer, top earner, everything on point. Where he started having issues at the club was that rift between him and Mourinho in the first place. Okay, so sometimes because you need a certain player, you need to look at your own personal antics. Can you work with this player? Can you work with this guy? If not, bro, leave that thing where you find, because what you are looking for may not be what you need.
No, so Monaco signing these two players, do you think that they have now the right set of players to challenge? And Marseille is there to challenge, but do you think they have the right players?
Unfortunately, Lyon is relegated.
Yeah, I will talk about that too. They can say appeal, but do you think that Ansu Fati and pogba can help them challenge PSG for that?
They can try.
They can
finish
try
in the top 4.
But PSG too good.
Finish in the top 4. Marseille is also building.
Yeah,
because I saw what the Zebri did last season, finishing second on the table. Marseille, Monaco finishing third on the table. We saw what the Zebri did in the first season. Now, the same way they are looking at it, Marseille is trying to bring in Angel Gomez from Lille. And they're trying to look for another striker that could partner with Greenwood up front, which maybe they ought to change formation, I don't know. So the same way they are building, just like you have sense to build a lineup that would win you matches, not that you just come and say, okay, because of favoritism on training grounds. Sometimes what you do on training, I know you look at what you do for training ground. If I come inside match and they pick my best player, anytime I go blind field pick my player. Now that list where I start with, I'm not going to think out them. Once you don't win last match, into next match you are coming in.
But for me, I think that coaches
also look for
a huge boost.
Crucial signings. These
coaches also look for what you do on the training ground.
I don't know why they are not looking for Jonathan David though. They need a 9 too.
Leo is probably going
to retain.
Baba is on a free now. What are we saying?
See, now when months end, you go know that they are still negotiating to keep him back.
Yeah, you know that everybody is still at the club until
at the end of June 30th.
Then everybody
they can still look for a way to keep him back. But Jonathan is saying he wants to move outside France. That's another problem.
But the club
for me now, it's about. I said this the last time we talked about this rumor. It's about his leadership quality. You're not supposed to look PP now, especially girls come to play football. It's supposed to be leader in the side, come into midfield and lead from the midfield.
That leadership quality, it's with a caveat too, because you can't be talking leadership quality if the leadership quality is the only reason you're signing PP. You've lost it because
PP is
like I said. I'm not saying
PP will still do his hair. You will still do his crazy lifestyle.
See, you will do his crazy
so
lifestyle.
You can't come and tell me leadership quality.
Outside the team setup, you can do your crazy lifestyle. But once you come into the team, please try and lead the young bloods.
I decide you can't have it both ways. You can't live a crazy lifestyle and then you want to come and be the model leader in the side. No, it doesn't work that way.
He's a talent. If they use him well, he will do well at Monaco. But let's see what happens with Monaco. Why I stay with Ligue is Lyon. Olympic Lyon has been relegated to the League 2. Why? Because they have a whole financial, according to them, they have overspent. Their debt is like this too much. They have to be relegated. They are starting to sell players. They are spent checking to Manchester City. It did not work. They couldn't balance their book. So they have been relegated to League 2. This, even though they can appeal, if they win the appeal, they will come back. But if you look at this financial thing,
they have from England. They have from now to the end of July.
Yeah, to appeal.
After July,
it's the crazy stuff for Lyon to play in League 2. If they do that, they are going to lose almost all their players. And you know, sometimes if they relegate, apart from Juventus that was relegated
most of the players there to stay.
Yeah, most of the players decided to. They had the PO, even Buffon stayed to promote them back and all that. For Lyon, most of them might leave.
They already started this, so no need.
Yeah, they need to sell actually to balance their book. So they keep they are come and pick one and take one for free. That's what they are doing now at Lyon. But it's a bad thing for finance. How can you run a club like that as big as Lyon and you're running them into almost death?
This is why we keep talking about, and this should be a case study for Chelsea and a couple of other clubs in the Premier League, and also a case study to fans across the world, because now fans the ginger club buy, sign this one, sign that one. If you don't balance the books, you will not have. You have what happened at Lyon happen here. We've seen it happen at Portsmouth. Portsmouth used to be a stellar side in the Premier League. They are down into, I don't know, I don't want to say Tataros now, but they are down. You also have it with Reading. Reading went into administration too. You also have it with Birmingham City when Rooney was there. Administration down into
I think that was
3 or 4
under Lampard and Birmingham.
We still have some other case studies there. So what I'm saying is this, you have to look at the fundamentals, and that's why I want to use, I would like subtly credit Chelsea, because if you look at the loopholes they've exposed these last 2 years, it shows that teams can find workarounds. But it's unfortunate that this is happening to Lyon.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's see what happens to Lyon. They are going to appeal. That if they win the appeal, they will be promoted back to Ligue 1. But if not, they will stay relegated to League 2 and fight their way back. Okay, some place in England, they were doing point deduction if they find them guilty. I don't think
now the point deduction they do for Lyon now will make them go relegation.
So okay, let's see what happens with Lyon, and that's all for the transfers in the league. Let's move back to Nigerians abroad. Let's start with our first guy, Nigeria. Let's talk about Nigerian players moving around Europe. First, let's start with Moses Simon. Moses Simon will move from Nantes to Paris FC for 7 million euros.
Skip that.
Why? you know like the transfer?
No, just skip him.
Why?
That as in he's supposed that place
It's
now.
a step down, no?
That as in I infuriated. Look at the player that go and check all his matches from the beginning of season to the end of season. Even when Nantes were losing, he has the highest rating in the side. He will try and escape the. You want to cash in with 20 million, 50 million. Which one is 7? At first it was 5 million. Paris FC submitting 5 million bid for Moses Simon. 5 million for a player that has carried the club for the most time he has been there. He has performed. He has done everything. You want customer for 5 million. Not even 5 million pounds. What does okay if you calculate that plus or minus, it will reach like 8 million euros. Now 5 million euros.
That 5 million fee be waiting. They need to balance their books.
Leave that thing. Let me balance their books. At least at all. This player. It's a letdown.
And number 2, Moses Simon might try to try that club. He has been in that place.
You want to try that club? Go or higher. Which one is from Nantes?
This one is just
no.
Send him off and they have
Nantes, they here. See, we just come from relegation because Paris FC just came from relegation.
It's 2 different things. You can look at it in 2 different ways.
Godwin, you want to sell him to at least sell him to Ipswich Town.
No, wait.
It's an upgrade to Paris FC.
It depends on which club is coming. If
and the offer in hand, not the 50 that are not yet coming.
It's not coming. Clubs has to offer for you to make sale number 1. Depend on how much they are offering. If you come and offer, it will be relegated. So we're not talking about it. Let's say
if Ipswich offer a better pass, let's
say Sunderland comes in and offer £1 million. They will not sell. They will have to sell with people that are bringing. It's a business. But for him moving, I think, and number 2, you have to consider that if probably they might be offering him more money.
It's not about they're not even offering him more money.
At a certain point in time, it's not about the money. At a certain point in time, it's playing at a bigger club.
Bigger club no come.
But that's the thing now. He's under as I see. If I be Moses Simon now, I have a contract. I'm not going anywhere. QED.
Okay, let's see
but not so coming to talk about this is nothing new because if Benteke at the height of his powers where he's playing, where he's scoring 20-something goals, the owner of the club can walk up to him and tell him, bro, we've accepted 15 million for you. You are going over here. Baba, it can happen to anybody, whether you be superstar or not. Sometimes the owners of the club just see you as a way to balance their books.
You have to understand, maybe it's for them to balance their books. Maybe
it's not balancing anything. Sell another player.
Maybe Paris FC is offering him more money. We are Nigerians. There is no way a Nigerian player will leave a club where he's earning more and go to another club is earning less. It's not possible.
Not any less. That's the thing.
So I'm thinking.
No, wait.
Look at I think that Paris FC is offering him more money. One. Because as a Nigerian, that is the first thing we check.
One.
Or two. If they are going to offer you more money, if they're offering you more money, you're getting at least £100,000.
It does not matter.
Even
if they're
and this club is offering you £120,000. Need not be offer more.
So
not be more because I don't just say if my contract expires for 2 years time, I will get times 3 of that money.
If I give you, if I offer you, if you are earning 100,000 naira and I offer you £100,000, which is not earning though, and so club offers you extra 20,000 naira pounds, you will not take. I assess that club where I did pass where I go. I stay where I am.
There's also another dynamics to this story. One, they want to say you don't have power to stay because let me say you're on a contract, if you have more years, you can decide to stay. But thirdly, the Paris FC manager or whoever will reach out to him and pitch the project. If he likes the project and it's more money, bro.
And
if
more
you
money.
who they not carry,
This-
they not brand
Which
nuts name as
which
tattoo for him body.
Nuts.
Sweet, sharp.
What is nuts?
Let me know.
Compared to Paris FC.
It does not matter.
Yeah,
know me?
I understand. Yeah,
People
ask
can
me
sell
what
you-
is not.
People can sell you projects.
That's the thing.
People can sell you
You buy
projects.
into the vision, you buy into the project. Baba, you
And
know.
that's
Is this what I do now? This is what I do now.
Okay, another
We
Nigeria.
know.
Another Nigeria that is probably might move. My move is Ndidi. The rumors is Everton is looking for Ndidi. I think if truthfully that Ndidi Everton are coming from, I think he should move back, go to Everton and play football. He's just 28 years old.
Agreed, you know.
Now you see why you talk this one now? I laugh.
Agreed.
He has been at Leicester for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
He now wants to move. At some point, he was being tempted to join Man United.
Yes.
He was being tempted to join at least other big teams in England.
FCB and a
You
couple
get-
of other
and
teams.
he didn't submit a qualified, lookable bid, and Leicester decided to keep him. Now, this is a player that we say, okay, fine, because of the clubs he has played for, let's say, less than average teams. And we said in Africa now, according to defensive midfielders in African football, you put Thomas Partey and Ndidi up there first, before any other name. The two of them will be number one, not even number one and number two, number one, before any other name. Just that this one was likely to play for big teams, while this one was just playing for normal teams, average teams, and so. Now, he moving from Leicester, they've not found themselves. They've come to the Premier League, they've gone back. They went back and they came back to the Premier League again. And he went down with them and came back. And when they even went down, he decided to take a 30% pay cut. Now he came back up with them and they are going back again. Now, if Everton is coming for him, good for him.
It's a good move.
And Moyes is the kind of manager that likes physicality over technicality. You want to play for oh boy. You want to play for David Moyes, be physical first of all. Your first attribute should be physicality and pace. Then technicality can come in later. If your technical is a bonus, but you have to be physical and
Yes. He has a 9 million pounds plus. If they can pay,
if they sell him for 10 million pounds, no
if they
problem.
can pay, he will move to Everton. Let's hope, because I don't like that.
But the price tag African players are getting is just what is worrying me. The price tag is what is worrying me. But if it's 10 million, 9 million pounds, 8 million pounds, I don't have a problem with it. It's a defensive midfielder. I've not seen a defensive midfielder have been sold for heavy prices. But 10 million pounds, 29-year-old player, no problem. It's okay.
I said they move for 100, but let's see what happens with Ndidi. Ndidi went to relegation with Leicester. They are about the championship, but if Everton can pay, the rumors there is Manchester United might look, but that one is just more rumors.
Man United cannot
The
go
main
again.
one
They
is
don't come out
Everton.
their eye.
I think that if Everton is looking for him, he should go to Everton. He
But he
needs
should
to be
come to
playing.
West Ham. Oh.
He's playing in the Premier League, but let's see what happens with Ndidi. For Boniface at the Bayer Levekusen is still 50-50 for him. When they come back in July for the preseason, he's going to talk with Ten Hag and decide if he's going to be a mainstay, the first team player at Bayer Levekusen, or he should look for another club. Remember, clubs on Saudi are bidding to buy him, so he's going to decide next month if he's going to stay at Bayer Levekusen or move to a Saudi club. But I think he should stay in Europe and play more football. And again, OSIMHEN is still not on the news. It's still flat. The news for OSIMHEN is still like zero. Nobody's talking about OSIMHEN. Some for Liverpool, rumors for Liverpool and Man United. He faded out now. No club. But January, the transfer window will officially open in July 1.
Yes.
Let's see if somebody will come for him, because again, Napoli is buying strikers. They want to buy Nunes from Liverpool. They have Lukaku already there, so there is no way OSIMHEN will be at Napoli next season. He's in Nigeria now, enjoying his holiday in his
As he
hometown.
should be,
Yes,
though.
so let's see what happens with him when he comes back to Napoli. He has to go back to Napoli. They negotiate for him to leave Napoli next season. But let's see what happens. Okay, that's all for Nigerian players abroad. So we are going to open the phone lines and take your own contribution on all this we are talking about. The number to call is 0706 048 5853. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
morning.
Name and location, please. Pedro,
Welcome.
what is your contribution?
But una win now.
We win. Not because we win. We win by large margin.
Which large margin?
Okay.
Congratulations. We are going for that trophy.
Okay.
I think there has been a question I want to be asked. I want to know if the player contract as well, can it still go back and if you transfer to that club?
Yeah, they can just renew his contract.
Yeah.
Can you renew his contract
Just renew the
after
contract.
like
It doesn't matter. They just sign him another contract. Yes. Give
just
him
sign another contract with lesser pay?
Not lesser pay, they can give him the
They
same
can
thing.
still maintain him on the same pay.
Depending.
Okay.
Alright.
Because this is how we ask this question. Get player with the eye to stay, but in contract to expire. Who will be that?
No, I just I want to.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to predict the match.
Okay.
I think Monterrey under the only Africa team that go far in the competition.
But they need to win today. All right.
Okay.
And it's either quarterfinal.
Okay. Thank you
Okay.
very much. Okay, back to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM. So, and a miracle, he say any transfer news for Man City, I don't sign now. I don't sign plenty. Calm
I
down.
don't understand though.
Okay, maximum potential. Welcome to the show. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us on
Very
today's show.
important. And drop a
Benedict
like.
Okonkwo, welcome to the show. He said, no wonder that the Ewu will say in go buy man you run to City. He no even fit save. He no even save the club. Chai, Manchester United should definitely target the young player now, especially Thiago. Okay, mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got vision, man.
Okay, let's see if Manchester United will go for him. I think Leon need to sell a whole lot of players. Any club that comes in to cash in, they will sell. But let's see if that will happen. Let's take phone calls again. Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Yeah, this is true.
Okay, what is your contribution?
Now, so which one are you expecting by Thomas Partey? Which one is Thomas Partey and one?
And who?
And he's just saying that if yes, he's saying that.
You see, when it comes to African footballers in the DM position, you put Thomas Partey and Wilfred in the look at what he has done over the years. Forget that. See, now, make I tell you the truth, eh? Now, marketing make you put Thomas Partey for number one. Go back and look at their numbers over the past 5 years in the Premier League. Now, marketing.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You are playing in, let me try to say, you are playing in Manchester and Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe John is playing in, let me say, okay, league like Leicester. Are you people the same? Even if you are playing the same.
Now I say, now your agent and marketing put you for your different clubs.
Let's not
If
argue.
I am
let's
good,
not, let's not argue.
If I am good and I'm playing for Southampton, it doesn't mean Man United cannot come for me. If my agent is not offering me to Man United, I will stay at Southampton. That's just what you have to understand. Like I said, look at the stats. Then you come back and have this conversation.
Don't argue about this one.
No, I'm not arguing about. I'm just saying.
Partey is still better than Didi.
Because he played for ATM and Arsenal.
It's very simple.
Because he played for ATM and Arsenal.
No,
Look at the stats.
Even Didi was strictly good. He will go to a better.
Come on, see. No. Let me ask you a question. If Partey not for Arsenal midfield.
All right, thank you.
If Partey not for Arsenal midfield, let's say he's not available for that match. Anytime Partey is injured, Arsenal still going to win matches.
But they struggle when they was
injured last year. They struggle, but they go on to win matches. There's a place for him. But did you know they?
My point.
If it is not there, you are certain.
So this
wait, forget that they lost this season. No. If it is not there for that midfield, you are sure that they are losing the game.
They cannot hold waters because if it's that good, at least somebody paid 100 million for Caicedo. That time the club cannot pay 20 million.
Like I said, if it is not there,
let's take the call.
You're certain. It's not even almost. You're certain. You are sure that he's losing.
He's Leicester because that's what he's.
Because the agent is not marketing well.
It's not like that. The club will come.
It's just like OSIMHEN now, because we say OSIMHEN is not good enough. That's why clubs are not going for him. But you saw what he did.
See
now, why is it that for 2 summers now no club has gone for him except for loan spells?
People understand that.
Will you not tell me that he's not good enough? Or will you tell me that
you cannot use OSIMHEN.
No, I'm just asking a question.
Wilfred Ndidi has the same.
That nobody is coming.
Yes.
Nobody is coming.
Now I've been seen now.
You know,
you know me say no good. He good.
You know, Sabi.
You know me say no good. One.
But you know, Sabi like that.
Him and Partey no dey the same level.
Okay, for me.
The difference between
their
two no plenty. No be even club self.
The difference between their two is not that.
And the reason why you are saying that if Ndidi no play Leicester, they lose because Leicester themselves no get key players. They don't get quality.
They get quality.
They don't get.
They buy this guy.
Good morning.
No, so you don't do.
Help me tell her. You just play tire.
Good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
It's Bishop.
Okay, what is the contribution?
The truth is this: we all are African. The other one is Nigeria. You can't compare the two. Understand? Pate is better, you know. And
Slightly better. They use they
understand,
when
Pate
they
is-
put
Pate
that
is
for
normal.
contest.
Sometimes you can tell yourself the truth.
Thank you.
Slightly.
Thank
I
you.
told you play for big teams.
Mm.
Pate is like Samuel Eto'o.
Mm.
Eto'o is so big that they've been playing for big clubs. Understand? When you are
Mhm.
discussing Pate, you should be calling your two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? These are people you put them, not in the where did he play? Understand? Where did he play?
Mm.
Which club? So the truth is this: we know who is the better. Pate has done better from Spain,
Bring
England. He
it
conquered.
home. Bring it
He
home.
played very well. There's no time he come and stand on the bench in these two teams he played for. They are big teams.
Yeah.
He won. He tried his best. He maintained his position.
Yeah.
Understand me? The reason why he did not win African best for him because he was not a striker. You know, he's
Yes.
always good
Everybody
to score
knows.
goal.
Yes.
But as for maintaining a midfielder in Africa, you called Yaya Toure and you mentioned Patina.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? He tried his best, but he's not even consistent. Don't forget that he's our brother. He was not even consistent. In fact, his team, he went to relegation with his team. He could not even save them. Even though football is now about one team.
One
But all
person.
these things are situations surrounding him.
Do you know how
But
many
sometimes
matches? Do you
you
know how
can
many
be good
matches
and
there
you
was
not play
off
for the
injured?
team.
Okay.
It depends on them. That's where your marketing comes in. Yes, I agree that somebody said it here. You can be good and still not play for big team.
Of
Maybe your
course.
marketing has an issue. You don't
Of
have a good
course.
marketer or something.
That's what I was saying.
Majorly, as we know, big players play for big teams.
Simple.
Big team comes working every day and out. But sometimes you have a good marketers, bro. Even when you are not good,
Okay.
big team will come.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, that's another thing. Big players play just like big coaches. Big coaches coach big teams. You cannot tell me you are good. You are coaching Sunderland. I say you are which group? Big coaches coach big teams. It's simple. That's how you make your mark. If indeed he played for Manchester United or even play for Aston, he might be better than Partey because he is in the world stage. Everybody is seeing him there. He's defending well. But unfortunately for him, he played for, so you cannot compare. That's just the problem with that. But let's take the final call.
Marketing.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Yeah, my name is Boniface from Flamengo.
Okay, what is your contribution?
Let me tell you people. It's not that maybe he's a good player.
Yes.
I'm doubting all those people who are saying that. No, I want to put it for not nobody this morning. You can't compare the party. Yes.
Why?
But when did he sign for Leicester City? Where is party that time?
You turn on the phone of your radio set. I can hear myself. I can hear you actually.
Hello.
Okay, yes, continue.
When did he play for Leicester City? Where is party? Now, you know that you have already getting old, and that's why.
He's 28
So don't
years.
tell me that. Don't compare with party.
Mm.
It's better than party.
Okay.
Yes. Forget about the team where she is now. Yes.
All right.
It's better than party. I doubt that too. He's a good player.
Okay.
Is it because of a Nigerian player? Okay, that's why people are telling us that he's not a good player again.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to enter that debate. Depends how you want to see it. But truthfully, big players play for big club. But unfortunately for him, he did not go to that big club. But at some point, he wanted to go to Manchester United. He did
They
not
were
work,
hunting him.
but it did
It's
not
just
work out for him.
even Mami Water Space and Manchester United are
Back
saying
to our
Nigerians
YouTube
should
channel
not
before we
excel.
end the show. Finally on our YouTube channel, Daryl is saying, I just want to comment. He's only commenting about Liverpool to represent. I just comment to represent Liverpool. I hope you guys are doing well this morning. Chelsea fan have started again. Pedro, take it easy before you swallow your words in the next stage. Okay. Benedict finally saying, can't wait to see Andre Onana watching Matty play for Lyon in League 2 next season. He's laughing. Okay, thank you for all for joining us on today's show. Thank you. I can see a whole lot of people on our YouTube channel. Please, if you are here, because I beg now, just subscribe to our channel. If you are listening to me, go to our YouTube channel at Vote FM Sport and subscribe to our channel. We are all family and let's grow together. Let's grow our YouTube channel.
Yes,
as we are growing
we
our
need your
fan base
support.
here. Thank you. We need your support very, very well. Thank you for joining us on today's show. Tomorrow we'll come back here and talk about football again, and it's going to be an interesting time because congratulations to Chelsea. They are in the next round of the Club World Cup and they play Benfica in the next round. I think on Saturday or on Sunday. So on weekend we'll find out who will play the quarterfinals of the Club World Cup. Thank you once again for joining us on today's show. Tomorrow we are back to give you premium soccer news. My name is Godwin. See you guys tomorrow.
Enugu, and welcome to Vote 104.
Which can be premium soccer news.
I
Subscribe, like the video.
We know say na don subscribe. We know. And want to say thank you.
Yes.
A very big thank you, say na don subscribe. But yes. If videos we just produce.
Yes.
Another one go drop today. Make una just come back and watch am. Abeg. You get why. Abeg. We go drop video like as in the next 3 hours by 12.
3 hours far.
No, by 12.
In the next 40 minutes.
Make it by 12. We go drop video.
In the next 40 minutes.
Abeg. Make una enter there. Watch the video. Share am for una people. Abeg. You get why. Abeg. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.